The whole point for me when I'm getting in a relationship is for me to get with someone that I can build with. I can't build with you if you don't have drive. I can't build with you if you don't have ambition. I can't build with you if you don't have goals. It doesn't make sense to me why we wouldn't want to have a shorty that's ambitious. Why wouldn't you want a shorty that's out here getting it? Why wouldn't you? So my girl sent me this clip of these dudes on a podcast, and at first I was like, bro, I'm not reacting to this. I'm not doing this kind of content anymore. It's just too annoying. Plus I felt like there was more context that was missing from the clip. So I was like, yo, I'm gonna leave it alone. Then she went on their page and found this other clip, and I'm just like, bruh, I don't know, man. I just get annoyed, bro. And that's how these videos happen. I just get annoyed watching the clip, and I'm just like, yo, I gotta talk about this. So we're gonna have a conversation about it, and yeah, man, let's just get straight into it.
Like there's a bunch of strong men out here starting businesses. They're not.
Well, and see, that's the problem. So these boss chicks,
right,
you know, they're tired of waiting around. They're tired of waiting around to acquire this lifestyle that they're looking at on Instagram every day. And they going out there and getting it on their own. The thing about it though, once they get it, now most men, like you said, like most men are only focused, if they are focused, on ambition. So if they find a woman that's equally ambitious, it's like, what else? Like, why does she need me? I don't bring anything else to the table.
And keep in mind, in order for her to get it, now feel this.
Way to go.
Most men are only focused if they're focused on ambition. So if they find a woman that's equally ambitious, it's like, why does she need me? Okay, I understand where he's coming from, but I feel like it's rooted in the perception that as men, we're only as good as what we can provide financially. Yeah, I get what I'm saying? And I feel like that's the wrong way to think about how to be a man and how to be a man in a relationship, because it just puts us in this position where we base our whole identity on what we do and not who we are. And it kind of dehumanizes us. Like, we always get upset about the fact that we feel like people only love us based on what we can provide. But I feel like we internalize that as well. Like, we internalize that as well. We feel like we're only lovable or worthy of a relationship if we reach a certain financial status. And while I get where that's coming from, I feel like that's the wrong perception to have when it comes to relationships, bro. There's so much more that we can provide outside of finances. Don't get me wrong, finances are important. I will never sit here and tell y'all finances aren't important. I will never tell y'all that it's not important for you to have your finances in order.
It is important.
But what I will say is, it is not the end all be all for relationships, especially not healthy relationships. What I've learned in trying to make my relationship as healthy as possible is that finances are the least talked about. Not saying that we don't talk about our finances, bro, but we talk a lot more about how we meet each other's needs emotionally, how to communicate, how to resolve conflict, how to support each other when it comes to the pursuit of our goals and our dreams. Those things are at the forefront of making sure that our relationship is healthy. And if we're not making sure that our relationship is healthy, it's hard for us to get our finances in order, regardless of how ambitious we are, because the person that's supposed to be helping us to get there, we're at odds. Yeah, I get what I'm saying? And so like this idea that we don't want an ambitious woman because they're equally as ambitious as us and there's nothing that we can provide, I feel like it's not healthy for us to have this ideal when it comes to trying to build healthy relationships. As a man, I want my shorty to be ambitious.
Got to have vision.
I don't agree with this at all. I want her to go out and get it. I want her to be working just as hard as me on her goals and her dreams. Why wouldn't I want her to be ambitious?
I don't know what's wrong with you.
The whole point for me when I'm getting in a relationship is for me to get with someone that I can build with. I can't build with you if you don't have drive. I can't build with you if you don't have ambition. I can't build with you if you don't have goals. It doesn't make sense to me why we wouldn't want to have a shorty that's ambitious. Why wouldn't you want a shorty that's out here getting it? Why wouldn't you?
You crazy?
And I feel like for a lot of us, we get into relationships and we start competing with our girl when it's like, bro, this ain't no competition. This ain't no competition. If your shorty's making more money than you, great. Learn from her. What you competing for? What you mad for? Let that ego go, bro.
Get out.
She knows something you don't. Learn, bro. Learn. Ask her. Have conversations. Even if y'all not in the same field, there's some things that you can learn from her, bro. Come on, man. We gotta let the ego go, bro. We too prideful sometimes, man. We out here competing with our girls because we think that that's what it means to be a man. It's to provide financially. You gotta be the breadwinner in the crib. You gotta be paying all the bills. She has to not want anything financially. Meanwhile, she's struggling emotionally and you're not even dealing with that facet of the relationship because you're so focused on finances. She needs reassurance and you can't even give her reassurance because you don't even identify that that's what she needs in that moment. Or you're too busy focusing on how to get it financially that you're not even reassuring your shorty emotionally, which will make the finances, honestly, like it don't matter how much you get financially if your shorty is not stable emotionally in a relationship. You out here working yourself to death to make 6, 7, 8 figures and you're not catering to your woman. How does that work? We always talk about how emotional women are and they respond off their emotions and all these different things, but we don't know how to cater to these emotions. I see y'all in my comments all the time when we talk about women. Women are emotional, women are illogical, they don't know how to make logical decisions. Women are so emotional, all they do is respond to their emotions, blah, blah, blah. Yet, you get in relationships with women and you don't know how to cater to their emotions. You will sit here and argue me down about how emotional women are, yet you don't know how to cater to these emotions or deal with them. How does that make sense, bro? How does that make sense? We getting into relationships thinking that we're only as good as what we can provide financially.
No.
Nah, bro. There's so much more to that. Why wouldn't you want an ambitious shorty? I don't get that. I don't get why you wouldn't want an ambitious shorty. Like, that to me is crazy, bro. It is. I'm just gonna sit here and say it. It's crazy to me that we in 2022 think that it's a problem for our shorty to be out here being a boss, being an entrepreneur, getting it on her own, making 6, 7, 8 figures. Why is that a problem? I thought one of the biggest reasons as to why we wanted to get into relationships is so that we could build a better black family unit. How you gonna build a better black family unit when your shorty's not ambitious enough to go and get it for herself? How? Like how?
How, Sway?
How is that gonna work? I used to say this before, before I even started Express Yourself Black Man. Y'all wanna know what the quickest way to not building generational wealth is? Getting with someone that does not have any kind of wealth or doesn't know how to attain wealth or has no interest in attaining their own wealth.
Way!
Because even if you attain your own wealth, it'll always be at jeopardy because you're gonna be with someone that doesn't know how to get their own. What happens if you lose your job? What happens if your business fails? You know what we call that in computer science? You know what we call that? We call that a single point of failure. You are the only person maintaining the finances in the relationship. If something happens to you, y'all are fucked. Excuse my language, but y'all are fucked. You're the only person maintaining the finances. That is a single point of failure. And we think it's like a badge of honor to have this in our relationships.
No, never.
It's not, bro. It's not. It's not a badge of honor for you to be the only person maintaining the finances in the relationship. Only person that's ambitious in the relationship. That is not a badge of honor that we should wear proudly as men, bro. If your shorty don't know how to get it, you need to teach her or you need to leave her. I'm gonna be honest. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. I'm tired of sugarcoating these messages for y'all, bro. I'm tired, bro. I'm tired. If she don't know how to get it, bro, teach her or leave her. It's as simple as that, bro. Because what ends up happening is once the finances start getting squeezed and you start getting stressed, it's detrimental to your mental health and y'all don't have nowhere to go. Y'all don't have no contingency plan, no backup plan because the person you with ain't even ambitious. They don't have no drive, nothing of their own. They're dependent on you. That's not healthy for us as men. We gotta get out of this ideal that having a shorty that's super dependent on us financially is a great thing. It's not. That's like taking care of a child. I don't know about y'all, but I don't want no kids right now. And when I want kids, I want actual kids. I don't want my partner to be a kid, bro, that I take care of financially. I'm good off that. I don't know what's up with y'all, man. And I'm not trying to say this to bash anybody, bro, but I think we really got to think about some of these things that we say and how it comes off. Not even how it comes off, but how it will play out in our life. You get with a shorty that's not ambitious. If anything happens to you, y'all are fucked, bro. It's that simple. Excuse my language. I'm so sorry, but that's the only way I know how to say it, bro. If something happened to you, your shorty is dependent on you. Y'all are fucked. And Lord, let her decide to leave. Then it's, oh, she a gold digger. She was only with me for the money. Yeah, bro, that's what you wanted. You wanted a shorty that was dependent. Now that the money ain't there no more, what you want her to do? Stay? No, that's what she got with you for. Like, we set ourselves up for some of these situations and then get mad when situations play out in a negative way because we never thought to think of what would happen if we weren't actually holding up our end of the bargain, because at that point, you're not holding up your end of the bargain anymore. Come on, man. Come on, man. I want my shorty to be ambitious. Like, that's a good thing, bro. That is a great thing. That's a great thing. That means it's gonna be way easier to build. Way easier to build. We gotta stop thinking that that's a negative, bro. And we gotta stop making it seem like the only way that we can provide is financially. There's so much more to us as human beings outside of our finances, bro. And there's so much more to women, right? If we're talking about us being in heterosexual relationships, there's so much more to being in a relationship with women than providing for her financially, bro. She needs emotional support. She needs you to be there for her in her big moments. She wants you to reassure her. She wants you to listen to her when she vents. There's so much more. Finances are just one part of it, bro. So with that being said, y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments. Please subscribe to the YouTube. You should see something popping up right over there. And follow us on Instagram. We're having so many dope conversations about these things. And we would love you to have you as part of the community. Black man, it's okay to not be okay, because it is. And with that, I'm gonna see y'all on the next one. Peace. Yo, I'm excited, man. We're currently building the exclusive community, and it's going to have so many dope features. We're partnering with a Black organization to offer low-cost therapy to each member of the exclusive community. And when I say low cost, I mean that members will be able to get therapy sessions for less than $50, regardless of who they are and where they are. We're also going to have free ebooks and courses, including both the Hurting to Healing ebook and the therapy ebook I'm currently writing, live podcast episodes where you'll be able to interact with the guest and I in real time, community forums, exclusive merch, and categorized content so you can easily find information that may be useful to you. So go to expressyourselfblackman.com/therapy and register for early access. It's literally a 30-second process. I just need your name, email, and social media handle to make sure you get access before anyone else. And before I dip, I just want to thank you for your support. Without people like you, none of this would be possible. I can't wait to see you when we launch.
Sometimes I know you feel like you ain't got nobody to speak to. A shoulder to lean on, somebody you could preach to. No, you need to hear it, my brother, I love you. We got way too much to live for.